What's up, guys? It's Zilla. I have no idea what to film today, so we're just gonna go on a tangent, I guess. I don't think tangent's the right word. I was gonna do another story time. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas or things that you'd like to see me do, just leave them in the comments. I don't mind. Just some more ideas. I have some ideas, but I'm not prepared to do them yet. I got a lot going on right now. So I guess I wrote down the story, and then I guess I'll do two stories, and whichever one's better, I'll show you. Might save one for next Sunday. Might give you a double feature. I don't know. So let's get into it. I don't know whether to tell you guys my first party I ever went to, right? There's also the option of the there's also the option of, okay, let's do this. So I guess I'm going to talk about the first time I ever spent the night at someone else's house. Now keep in mind that I am not a social person. I'm very much introverted. Very much. And so but I can socialize like an extrovert. My brother is sleeping over someone's house. For name purposes, let's call them Amy. And so he was going to, Amy had a little sister, Susie. That's the name we'll use. And so they're like, hey, you and Susie are both in middle school. Why don't you come too? And I'm just like, no. I'm just like, I don't think so. And so I'm pretty sure my parents wanted to have the house to themselves, so they kind of tried to push me and convince me to go. Plus it was the summer and I only been chilling at home. Haven't been doing anything. So I was like, okay. And so I go over there, right? You should always stick to your gut feeling. So I go over there, and it's not bad, actually. We're having a lot of fun. We made a little kiddie pool. We're all talking and playing, and when I say playing games. This time we lived in Arkansas, so we go out. They live in the Goonies, so we're exploring. We go to this little man-made lake. We're talking about fishing in it. We're walking through fields. We're just looking at the nature. Go back to the house. This is when I started to feel something was off. So we're back at the house, right? And this time it's a little later, not quite dark, but the sun is about to set. So Amy looks at me and she's like, hey, help me make dinner. And I was like, oh, okay. I've never cooked before. She's like, okay, I'm gonna make these little rib things, and you can help me make hamburgers and the sides and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Something should have told me, and so something should have told me, I don't know, I just had an off feeling, something was weird, right? And so we go into the house, we're starting to cook, things seem to be pretty good. We set up the table, we put the display, we call everyone for dinner. Now I'm sitting down, right? I'm starting to eat. I still have this weird feeling, but I'm like, we did pretty good. These ribs is popping. The hamburger's fire. The mac and cheese, know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. Then right next to my plate, the plate I'm eating off of, right next to my plate, the plate that I'm eating off of, something falls right next to it. I was like, what the hell? And I look, it's a little brown bug, and it gets itself up and starts crawling on the table with the food. I'm like, that's a roach, a cockroach. It's not it's not a water bug. It's a roach with it. And I was like, that almost fell right into my plate. Imagine if I didn't see it fall, it fell on my plate, and I looked down to get in there. God, it got good. Whew! Okay. So I'm just like, what the hell? And all of a sudden, I start paying attention more to my surroundings. I can hear some stuff dropping every now and then. I can't see it. And no one else is freaking out. Everyone else is just eating, talking, having their little family discussions, and whoop. And, so I decided to look up because I was like, why do they keep falling? Like, where they're falling from? Because I looked at the walls, didn't really see anything. I look up, and there was cockroach. I cannot make this up. I look up, and there's cockroaches crawling all over the ceiling. And that's why they're falling. They're bumping into each other, falling. And now, then I start looking, and I look at like the corners of like the upper part of the walls, because I was just looking around the height we were. And they're all over the walls. I look at, like, we're in the den, I look over in their living room, there's crawling all over there. And like, so we get up, and the sister or whatever wants me to sleep in her room. And like, Tom was gonna sleep outside on the floor in like the den, and she was gonna sleep in her room. I'm looking, and I start seeing like cockroaches like on the shoes, like on the bedspread, because her bed did not have, like, it was not lifted off the ground. She still had a bed that was on the floor, which I'm not hating, you know, whatever. But if there's one thing you need to know about me, I do not like bugs at all. They freak me out. I don't like ants. I don't like butterflies. I don't like ladybugs. I damn sure don't like cockroaches. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Because I can't sleep here. And so before bed, I act like I'm just chilling. And so I go into Amy's room, because Susie's room just wasn't cutting it for me. And so I look, her room, it smells like fresh lemon. Like, it smells like clean dishes. Like, there's no dishes in there, but it smells like nice laundry. Like, it smells like white people's houses with credit scores over 800. You know what I'm saying? Like, it smelled nice in there. It was clean. All her stuff was organized. And the best part, it was cool, because summer air in Arkansas or Texas, boy. And so I'm like, bruh, I need to sleep in here. This room is popping. And so I just go up, and we're talking, and I just pretend to talk, and, you know, she's kind of like, not wanting me in there, and I'm just like, I'm not leaving. Like, this is where I'm sleeping tonight. You do not get a choice anymore. And so I think we stayed up to like 2 a.m. talking. Oh, yeah, man, you know, I'm laying down in the bed like, ooh, okay, tired. She was like, oh, because her bed was way bigger than the other one. The other, Susie had the twin. Amy was in that queen, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yeah. And she's like, well, why don't you just sleep in here? I was like, okay. And so we remained there for a week. Every day that week, I'm telling my brother, I'm like, dude, like, we have got to go home. Like, I can't stay here. But he was dating a girl that was Amy's best friend, and the girl was supposed to come through, but of course she didn't. We won't get into that. And so he's like, she keeps saying that she's gonna come this day or this day, and so he's prolonging it. I don't have a phone, so he is the only one that can call the parents to be like, pick us up. Or I was like, then tell them pick me up, because he's like, no, I can't, because then they'll want me to go home. So I'm stuck in this house with roaches. I was so scared. Like, literally, I would go to the bathroom, and they would be crawling on the floor. One day, we're out, and we're in the living room. We're watching some TV. And, so also I have really good peripheral vision. Like, something moves in it, like my eyes just, and so I see a roach, and it's crawling towards me, and what they do, they just flick it. They're just like, nah, bro, not right now. Boom, and he just goes right across the room. I'm not that type, so I grab a shoe. I take my shoe off, and I smack it. And I go get toilet paper, grab it, and flush it down the toilet. And they're kind of looking at me like, I'm just like, you live with roaches, bruh. Don't get me wrong. I've been to houses with like maybe a couple roaches, or they were horribly infested. Finally, we get home, me and Tom. I did not put my clothes in my room. I put my clothes instantly in the washer. I took a shower, a long shower, then I just laid on my bed. Like, I love my parents so much. Thank you for cleaning up. Thank you for keeping the house clean. Thank you for not allowing these bugs to just invade the home space. I was like, bruh, like, I was in nice clean sheets. Because my mom washed my sheets and comforter and had it on my bed, had my clothes folded on my bed. I was like, bruh. And that's that story. If you like, or if you can relate or have a story like that, leave it down in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. That's gonna be all for that video. But if you guys want to hear more stories, just let me know. I have plenty. Or if you guys want to see me go out and do something, let me know. I have plans for that. Just gotta get my stuff right. Gotta get someone to help me film, because I don't want to just be looking like this everywhere I go. It's been your girl Zilla. I will see you all next time. Peace. I just gotta show y'all this banging song. This song is called On Me, Meek Mill, featuring Cardi B. I swear, Cardi went up in that. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. I gotta get to editing. Thank you. Random dog. Oh my gosh, please. Someone get their fucking mutt